Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. As you saw by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about the 1941 wheat pennies that don't have a mint mark on them. Now I started to build up the serious collection of them right here from Coin Roll Hunting. I've got 2 stacks of 10 each. Now as you'll notice when you do coin roll hunting yourself, sometimes you'll start to pile up these specific dates and you don't really understand why you've been coming across so many 1941 wheat pennies until you start to look at the mintages of them. So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. How rare or scarce are these 1941 pennies? We're going to talk about one example of a 1941 double die that's worth a lot of money. We're also going to talk about the different mint marks that you might see on a coin and what the no mint mark means. But first, let's take a quick breeze through these 1941 wheat pennies just to give you an idea. The grading and the condition of the 1941 penny is going to vary greatly. As it was made quite a long time ago, the condition of the coin will either be terrible, medium, or pretty good. So that's kind of the same with all coins, but particularly the older ones that were mass circulated that people haven't really been holding onto very much. So we just took a look through 1941 wheat pennies right there without any mint marks on them. I wanted to bring these 2 additional ones. Now these ones are kind of special just because the conditioning of the coin. If you've come across a lot of coins while coin roll hunting, you'll notice that some of them have some very interesting wear and tear to them. So this one on the right, it's a 1941, as is this one right here. The one on the right is very smooth. It's got this green color to it. It looks like it's been worn out very evenly throughout the entire coin. I'm wondering if this one right here might be like what people call washer or dryer coins. A coin that gets stuck like in the well, not the well, but the wheel kind of rim of the dryer and just gets tossed and tossed and tossed around till it kind of flattens out and smooths out. I'm thinking maybe that's the case, but maybe not. The one on the left right here has just got some real dark coloring to it. So in comparison to your regular brown coin, as you can see, the one in the back is just really dark. So that's just an example of a couple of 1941s that have kind of worn out very interestingly. Now I want to talk about the different mint marks that you might see on your coin. No mint mark on the penny indicates that it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. So the Philadelphia Mint was the first mint. They started making coins at the Philadelphia Mint in 1793, so they didn't find it necessary to put a mint mark on those coins because all the coins in the United States were coming out of the same mint. Now, like every rule, there's generally an exception to it, and that is the case with the 2017 penny. That one actually does have the P mint mark on it. The mint, by surprise, kind of to all the coin collectors out there, just started producing the 2017 pennies with the P mint mark on them to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the Philadelphia Mint. The other mints that you might see, mint marks that you might see in order of kind of most common to least common, are the D mint mark for Denver, Colorado. They started producing coins there in 1906. The San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, started producing coins in 1854. The West Point Mint, that's generally kind of special silver coins are made there. They started producing coins there in 1984 that will have the W mint mark on them. And in Charlotte, North Carolina, they were producing gold coins only from 1838 to 1861, and they used the C mint mark for those. The CC mint mark indicates Carson City, Nevada. Those coins were produced from 1870 to 1893. And the last 2 are D for Delhoog, Georgia, 1838 to 1861, gold coins only, and O for New Orleans, 1838 to 1909. So that's kind of a rundown of the different mint marks. To summarize, you might see no or a P for the Philadelphia, then D, S, W, C, CC, D, and O. Now, if you've got one that's one of the W, C, C, D, and O, you've got a very nice expensive coin there. If you got one from the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco Mint, chances are those mintages are going to be in the millions, so kind of not quite as rare. I wanted to talk about the mintages of those. That was going to be part of the video. So let's bring in some of my 1941 coins that actually have a mint mark on them. So I've got a San Francisco right here, San Francisco, and a Denver. So the mintages for these coins that were produced at the different mints, as I said, 887 million for Philadelphia, 128 million for Denver, and 92 million for San Francisco. And they will have very different actual mint marks on them. So this is a larger S. You see a smaller S right there. That's kind of a medium-sized D. So you'll see different sizes, different kind of variations of the actual mint mark that was punched into the coins, because they did that punching of the mint mark as a separate process from the master die that they used to kind of make these coins. Also wanted to mention there is one 1941 double die wheat penny that's documented by PCGS. In fact, they have graded 33 of those at a mint state 66, and those all have a PCGS price guide of 66 bucks. So if you've got a double die that can get graded highly, it's going to be worth a lot of money. And those have sold in 2018 for great prices. In January 2018, one sold at a heritage auction for $2,880. Another sold for 1,920 in January of 2018, and in March at a Stax Barrows action, one sold for 4,320. Now, for your coin to have that real cool designation of a mint state 66, it's going to have to look a lot better than these coins that you see right here. Now, the best way to detect double dies is just by breaking out the old microscope and taking a nice look. Look at the letters in the letters that you see around the coin. If you're looking for repunched mint marks, look for the mint right there, the mint mark, and you might see a doubling of that mint mark. That does happen, and that's called a repunched mint mark. You can see 2 versions, 3 versions, sometimes even 4. All right, everyone, that's all I've got for today's video. Hopefully I gave you some insight as to why you might be coming across so many 1941 wheat pennies that don't have a mint mark on them. If you've been enjoying these videos, please feel free to check out the other ones on my channel. Most recently, I posted a video about 1968 half dollars, 1958 wheat pennies, 1995 quarters, and some other great stuff on the channel. So please do check it out. Enjoy, and best of luck coin collecting out there, everyone. Take care.